Before you get upset and say that this video is clickbait, just give me a chance by watching it all the way through, and then you can let me know in the comments down below at the end if you think I was wrong. So this is Rivian. They've been publicly traded for only a couple of weeks now, and they're already the third most valuable automaker in the world. Their stock prices have hit as high as $170, and their company valuation ballooned up to $147 billion in just 1 week. For reference, Tesla went public in 2010, and it took them exactly 10 years to hit the same market cap, which they managed to do in February of 2020. So I'm going to establish why I think Rivian might be the Tesla killer in this video by talking about several things. Why Rivian is so valuable, why things might be about to get bad for Tesla because of overvaluation, and then at the end I'll talk about some reasons why I might be wrong and maybe I am just clickbaiting everything after all. So welcome to Andrew Finance, I'm Andrew and here's the finance. So the first thing that needs to be discussed is excitement for the product. If enough people believe that Rivian can be the next Tesla, then public sentiment will shift that way, encouraging more people to invest, which will increase their stock prices, get them more money, and make them more likely to actually succeed. Think about how Tesla operated at a loss for 18 years before they managed to finally turn a profit. The reason they were able to keep going is because people were excited about them and believed in their product, and so they continued to invest. Most companies that are considered innovators aren't expected to turn a profit anytime soon, and most investors know that it's a long game and they're willing to be patient. This works out in the favor of the companies because it gives them more time to research and invest. Additionally, you have a lot of excitement that's being built around Rivian's new electronic trucks, with large YouTubers like Marquise Brownlee and Jerry Rig Everything creating videos about them, which have garnered millions of views. And this excitement isn't just because they're big YouTubers either. Other smaller channels like Paddle Pedal Pedals with only 1,500 subscribers has made videos about Rivian trucks. One video has 10,000 views and the other has 2.1 million. So I hope you can agree with me that people are at least excited about the possibility of these new vehicles. There's also a lot of mounting pressure for electronic vehicles, and by pressure I mean a lot of countries and other companies are declaring that they're going to go hybrid or all electric in the next few decades. Because environmental awareness is such a popular topic, any company that doesn't make some kind of public declaration that that's where they're headed risks a bad PR day. Recently, a list of 32 countries agreed to go all electric by 2040, and this means companies that have a jumpstart on that, like Tesla or Rivian, will have a first mover's advantage. This means they'll have time to refine their product and figure out what customers want long before any of their competitors really get into that same field. So while there's always been speculation that Tesla is overvalued, so far Elon Musk has done a pretty good job of maintaining his confidence and continuing to build a company that's become one of the most valuable in the world. However, there is a chance this won't last for much longer. Not to say that Tesla will implode or disappear. I don't see any way a company this large or this successful could just vanish. But I do believe there is a potential bubble here that does need to be acknowledged. Tesla's valuation ballooned up to $1 trillion off the back of a deal with Hertz, where Hertz ordered 100,000 Tesla vehicles. People anticipated that once Tesla delivered those vehicles, there would be a huge influx of cash and it would send Tesla's valuation to the moon. However, this is just speculation. There's a chance the deal might fall through, or Tesla might not be able to deliver all the vehicles, or maybe, just maybe, there was never a deal signed at all. That's right. Elon Musk responded to a tweet a few weeks ago about Tesla skyrocketing stocks and said, "If any of this is based on Hertz, I'd like to emphasize that there is no contract that has been signed yet. Tesla has far more demand than production, therefore we will only sell cars to Hertz for the same margin as consumers. Hertz has zero effect on our economics." Yeah, that's not what you want to hear from your founder. And again, there are YouTubers here in this space too, saying how the EV market might be a bubble, Tesla might implode, and that they, the YouTubers, are selling their stocks. While I'm not meaning to feed into the panic or the hype, you do have to admit it is a little odd. A company that's only been profitable for a year and delivers 500,000 vehicles annually is outstripping companies like Volkswagen or Toyota, who have been profitable for decades. And they each deliver almost 10 million vehicles per year. There are some people that are saying, oh look, XYZ analyst is saying that Tesla is overvalued by hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And while I do agree, it is important to know that clickbait is really profitable. And Tesla stock is an outstanding way to get views or clicks on your article and sell more advertising space. A lot of these articles are just sensationalist journalism. If you make 1,000 crazy predictions and one of them turns out to be right, it's more likely it was an accident than anything actually concrete. After all, a broken clock is right twice a day. So to conclude this section, if people think that Tesla is overvalued and a bubble that's going to pop, then that might drive them over to the next most valuable electronic vehicle competitor, which is, you guessed it, Rivian. But I want to be fair and talk about some reasons why I might be wrong as well, and the first reason is, frankly, it's just Tesla. Tesla has had its ups and downs, and at one point it was a very highly shorted stock. But through all of that, it's become one of the most valuable companies in the world and the most valuable automaker. Bubble or not, that is an impressive feat. It's also important to remember, we're all moving towards a more electronic world in the interest of environmental sustainability. This is reflected in countries promising to become all electric in the next few decades. And currently, Tesla is the frontrunner for that. They've had almost 2 decades to refine their product and create a car that they know people will love. And people do love it. Anyone I know, whether it be a friend or just an influencer or a YouTuber who's owned a Tesla, has absolutely loved it. And there's a reason that electronic vehicles are synonymous with Teslas, because there's really no competition right now. The only thing holding them back is their ability to create enough Teslas to meet demand, and that actually might not be an issue for much longer. Tesla is currently working on what they call the Gigafactory, which will be 5.3 million square feet entirely powered by renewable energy. This will employ thousands of workers and produce hundreds of thousands of more Teslas per year. If Tesla's worth $1 trillion, making only 500,000 cars annually, then imagine how much more they'll be worth once they can make millions of Teslas annually. It's reasonable to assume that the company value will increase. So while Tesla probably won't just disappear, people may look at Rivian as a safe alternative that doesn't have a CEO that periodically tweets out things that cost the company millions or even billions of dollars, and may think it's a safer investment because of that. They may also think that Tesla is a bubble that's going to pop soon, which makes Rivian the first choice for anybody looking to buy electronic vehicles. Whether you loved or hated this video, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you all next video.